Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I am your host, Boogie. Boogie, down, Bronx, Libras. Libras, let me tell you something. I started y'all's video the other day, but then I ended up doing Virgo instead. I was just so, I don't know what was going on with y'all's energy. I was just so detached. Like, I felt like I wasn't even reading. I don't know. It was the strangest thing, but we're going to try this again, Libras, and hopefully we get something that comes through. So, Libras, let's see what you guys need to surrender for the month of November. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Libra as a sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. So what do Libras need to surrender, please? Ooh, I knew that was going to come out. Surrender to your intuition. Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Okay. So you on the bottom, you had, like Gemini had, surrender to rest and sleep. But the first card to come out was surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings, or aha moments that come through to guide you. So Libra, pay attention to your intuition during Scorpio season. I feel like it's a good time to turn into yourself for whatever answers that you're seeking instead of looking for it, or looking for validation from outside sources. Surrender to silence. In quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. And then you also have surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and ecstasy there. So that's the strong message coming through, okay? Libras, some of you have been feeling very out of sync with your own intuition, very out of touch, and it's because you're not taking time to be silent or be in the silence, okay? Some of you, your intuition is strengthened when you go outside or when you're just sitting outside. I know it's getting cold, but, if you can find a time during the day, it gets warmer around 12, 1, 2, 3. So around that time, if you can just go to the park, just sit in the bench, maybe take a notebook, maybe take your music, just listen and be silent, get away from the noise, get away from the crowd. And that's going to help you to hear clearly, to see clearly, and your messages are going to come through stronger. All right, Libras? So that's what you guys need to focus on. All right, Libras. What's going on for Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus in the current moment? Sorry, it's dusty, like I said, in this location. Cat hair galore. All right, Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. What's going on for Libras, please? Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands could be having some conflicts, some minor conflicts with other people. Could be competition, some bickering, some small arguments that could lead to a bigger argument. Could be at work, could be with family. What else for Libras, please? Libras, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Uh-oh. Ooh. Why is the Lovers in reverse? Why is the Lovers in reverse here for Libras? Could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay, Libras. So let's start with that. Libra, some of you guys are really reflecting on a connection from the past that didn't take off. You have the 6 of Cups here. 6 of Cups, reflecting on the past. Clarified by the Lovers in reverse. You're reflecting on a connection. Some of you are thinking if you made the right decision. If this was you, you might have turned down a past connection. Could have been with a Gemini, like I said. Could have been with an Aries or an Aquarius. But you are thinking about the past. You're thinking of maybe how it didn't take off with the Ace of Wands in reverse, or why it didn't take off. For some of you, this was due to trust issues with this person, or, maybe they betrayed your trust in some way, which prevents you from moving forward with other people. 3 of Swords in reverse, though. Maybe this connection still brings you some pain when you think back on it, when you reflect on it with the Fool in reverse. Or if this is a current connection right now, maybe a current connection does come back from your past and you decide not to take a risk with it, or you choose not to move forward with it, okay? because you also have the Two of Wands in reverse at the bottom. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys. What else for Libras? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the current moment. Libras. Let me clarify something. You could be dealing with a Leo. Why is the Strength card in reverse here for Libras? Why is the Strength card in reverse here for Libras? Okay, so Libras, y'all energy is all over the place still. I feel a little better than I did before, but it's still kind of weird. So you have the Strength card in reverse that came out, and you have the Seven of Wands in reverse. Some of you guys, I feel like, are completely exhausted, or you have some insecurities that are coming up, or some type of overindulgence that you've been doing to try and make yourself feel stronger or make yourself feel better. This could be some type of codependency issue here. Okay, you have the King of Cups in reverse. Maybe you're not really wanting to tap into your emotions too much, or there's something that you've been waiting on, Libras. There's something that you've been waiting on, and you're waiting for that thing. Okay, you have the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. So it's like maybe you've been pushing away offers that aren't best for you, and you're exhausted, maybe waiting on whatever this thing is that you really want to come to fruition. And so you haven't been, you know, settling, which can be a very good thing. Okay, this can be a very good thing, and I feel like you not settling is going to work in your favor. Yes, maybe you've been trapped, feeling anxious, like, okay, I've been settling before, or I was settling before, and now I know what I need, and I'm not gonna just take the first thing that comes towards me. And because you're thinking like that now, or because you're about to start thinking like that, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So what you really want is going to come to you, because you haven't been settling for less than you deserve, or you're not going to be settling for less than you deserve. And that's really, really good, Libras, okay? I'm proud of you. All right. Let's see what else we have for you guys for the month of November. Libras, please. Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What else for Libras? What else for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Oh, Lord. Libras. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I feel, are definitely going to get something that you've really been wanting. Okay, whether this is love. It may not be what you thought it would be. It might not be, what I'm seeing is it might not be in the way that you thought it would, because you have the Hierophant in reverse. Maybe it's something that's not traditional. If this is work, it could be something that you never thought you'd be doing, or something that just catches your eye. It could be a person that you never thought that you would be interested in, but somehow it still works out in your favor. What else for Libras? Sun, Rising, and Venus. Oh no. Why is the hold on, Libras. Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here? Why is the Three of Cups in reverse here? I feel like you, okay. So I feel like some of you guys, maybe you've been arguing with somebody else, or, Three of Cups in reverse clarified by the Five of Wands in reverse, and you got the King of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but maybe you and somebody else have just been at odds. Maybe you both want different things. This could be somebody else who's really not ready to be in a relationship, or has cheated before, or you and this person have been trying to make it work, but nonetheless, there's still pain here. Ten of Swords in reverse, still pain that you're holding on to. And you know, preventing you from getting your 10 of Cups. Now it's in reverse. Or maybe this connection wasn't able to take off before because there was somebody else involved in the picture. And now this could be you finally removing yourself from this equation, okay? If you were involved in a situation that was like a love triangle, or there was somebody else in the way, or you weren't getting attention, whatever it is, Hangman in reverse. I feel like you're trying to cut it off, or you're trying to move forward. And I also feel like, you know, some of you guys, with the Chariot could be a Cancer, and the Page of Wands, you guys are going to get a new job opportunity. I'd feel that strongly for a lot of you. A new job opportunity could be a promotion, some type of message that you're going to move forward with, okay? But you guys also have the Death card in reverse. What's that about? The Death card in reverse, resistance. Why is the Death card in reverse here for Libras? There's some type of resistance on your end. Why is the Death card here in reverse? Okay, yep. I see it. The Death card. Yeah, so some of you guys are resistant to let go of your past. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Death card clarified by the Six of Cups in reverse. Resistant to Six of Swords upright. Resistant to taking on a new journey. Could be resistant to transform, resistant to transition, resistant to move forward, okay? You have to be able and willing to move forward, to let go fully of what's not working or what didn't work before, so that something new can come to fruition. I feel like maybe you've been in this period with the Ace of Wands, relying on temporary relief or relying on something that is really short-lived to feel something. And so, you know, you have to let go of the past. And, you know, I think some of you have been comparing your current situations to your past situations, like, oh, and you want it back because maybe at that time it was like what brought you the most passion, or you've been trying to get that back with somebody else, or maybe you've been trying to get that back with the same connection or the same job, whatever it is. But Spirit is wanting you to know that that is no more, okay? That is no more. If the passion is not coming back, that means that it's time to move forward. It's time to transition to something new, okay? Something could be very non-traditional for you. Maybe you're not ready to change or ready to let it go, but there's a transformation that's been wanting to take place in your life, and it hasn't been able to happen yet because you're still holding on. All right, advice. Let's get some advice for Libras. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Have some advice, please, for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Advice. Advice for Libras. Here we go. Six of Swords. Six of Swords. What? Transition. Move forward. Don't look back. Please don't look back. All right. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as advice. Okay. Some of you are really believing in this like happily ever after thing. Well, first of all, you guys had the Temperance reverse at the bottom of this deck. I can't find it now. But you also have the Temperance reverse here. So Libras, maybe you saw like some type of ideal situation and it's just not looking like that anymore. 10 of Cups in reverse, or there's a family situation that you think you can repair, or you've been trying to repair it, and some family just doesn't support us, okay? Some family doesn't support our choices, who we want to be with, where we want to go, what we want to do. And so you're being asked to do your best to, you know, let go of trying to either fix your family or convince them of something. I feel strongly that a lot of you guys are moving into unfamiliar territory, unknown territory, and trying to transition. You could be transitioning away from, this could be a relationship that your family really liked for you, or a job that your family really liked for you, but you know it's not for you, or you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for them. And so Spirit wants you to really work on manifesting with the Magician what it is that you really want to do. Okay, Virgo, Gemini energy there. But I feel like you might have been trying to please other people. in some way, and that is resulting in you not reaching your long-term happiness here, or you carrying the burdens of other people. Okay, you don't need to do that anymore, especially if this is about your family, with the 10 of Cups coming out 3 times. And 8 of Swords in reverse. Whatever situation that you felt stuck in, it's time to get yourself unstuck mentally. Okay, if you can't transition, like, this is okay, some of you guys, I heard this, you've been debating on moving to a new place, maybe starting something brand new, like moving to a new country, or going to a new school, a new job. Transition is very favorable for you at this time. Okay, transition, or at least planning to transition to something new. I feel like it's time to start thinking about that for real. Okay, you'd be surprised what's going to manifest for you once you decide to finally transition to that new stage of your life. Whatever you've been resisting leaving behind, this could be your family for sure, or people that you cared about for sure, but I feel like it's time to transition. Okay, I definitely do. Let's see if there's anything else for you guys in regards to your advice. Advice for Libras. Advice for Libras. Yep. Be assertive. Be assertive. Be assertive. You have the Death card. Of course. The Death card and the Knight of Swords. Change and transformation. What I've been saying the whole time is very favorable for you guys at this time. Okay, be assertive. Be very direct with what you want and go for it. Okay, transition. Let go of the past. Let go of your resistance to change, or move with the change. All right, let's see what's in love. Love for Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libras, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libras, y'all got some people here. What else for Libras? Who is this reconciliation? You guys have had the reconciliation card come out for you for a while now, like for months and months. Okay, so all right, Libras. So you definitely have somebody coming back from your past. However, it may not be. All right, so you have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning, but you also have to pay attention to the red flags. So if you notice somebody from your past does come back towards you and they're showing you the same things as they did before, this could just be for a lesson. Okay, it is Mercury retrograde, and things like that tend to happen. People from your past, situations from your past, which we saw in the beginning, and this could be a lesson for you to finally let go of this person, or finally get closure and be able to fully release this person. Okay, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. For some of you, you may find some type of comfort with this person, or you have this fear of fully letting them go because of that comfort that they brought you at one point, or because you don't know what's going to happen after that. But you need to trust. All right, you need to trust that you're going to make the right decision. You have let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Maybe you need help. Maybe you need help to try and release. For others of you, it is possible that you have a reconciliation with someone that could be a good match for you, because you have the Wedding card. You have, this could be the one, and then you have calling in your soulmate. Or it is likely that you have another soulmate that could be coming towards you, or this could be a life partner that is coming towards you. Or for some of you, you've already met this person in spirit, or you know, like, you can feel this person. Maybe you haven't met them yet, but you've been daydreaming or dreaming about them, or you just know the type of person that you want in your head. And so if you know that an ex comes back, or you have a reconciliation with someone, and that is not the person that you have in mind, like in your head, that you know that's not your person, or that's not the one for you, that means it's time to just cut it off, Libras. You don't have to be so nice. Okay, just because somebody comes back into your life doesn't mean You have to let them in. I'm going to say that till the day I die. Okay? Sometimes we really feel like, oh, they came back. I need to talk to them. They need to talk to me. No, they don't need access to your energy. They don't. You have It Is Safe For You to Love, which is the last card. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So despite whoever has closed off your heart in the past, don't let your heart stay closed, okay? Not saying open it back up just to anybody, but you can always give unconditional love to people, okay? Last but not least, what's going on? Libras, and Libras, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Libras, please. Be assertive. Libras. Anything else for Libras? Recovery. Okay. So within the next few months, you have be assertive. Like I said earlier, be assertive. Be assertive, be very direct with what you want, what you're looking for. You have communicate clearly at the bottom of the deck. Now, for some of you, you have somebody that is coming towards you within the next few months. Or you've been in this period of still needing to recover from a relationship that has hurt you, or a past relationship, or, you know, somebody damaging your heart in some way, breaking your heart in some way. And so within the next few months, you are going to have people that come towards you. You're going to have, could be past people, new people, but Libras, you need to be assertive right away. You need to be upfront right away, okay? A lot of this is up to you. Yeah, be assertive, and it's up to you the way you want certain relationships to go, okay? You have to be clear with people. What are you looking for, Libra? Libra, it's time to be decisive. What are you looking for? All right, so be upfront with people, all right? Don't be, well, I kind of want this, and this. Be very clear, because then you can't say that you were never clear. If you're like, listen, I just want something short, sweet, or I want something long term, or I'm looking to eventually plan for marriage, whatever it is that you want to do, okay? But you need to be very clear, all right, with people. And that's going to be up to you. That's going to be on you, how clear you want to be with people and how that turns out for you. You have weight. You have weight. So I feel like Libra, don't jump into the first thing that comes towards you within the next few months. And for some of you, it's unlikely to work unless you're willing to compromise. Some of you, like with that Six of Swords, that transition, you might need to, you guys might need to figure out what you're going to do, especially if this is like a long distance thing. Some of you may not be willing to compromise or be willing to transition or move, or they might not. And it's unlikely to work unless you both are willing to compromise in this situation, okay? Compromise does not mean settle, but it's, you're both willing to make the other person comfortable in the best way possible, okay? And then you have look for a sign. Some of you have been looking for signs that it's a good time to move forward with something, and you will be getting that sign in due time. Okay, Libra, so that's all I have here for you. That was a lot better than the first time. I just didn't know what was going on. But thank you, Libras, for watching this. I'm going to finish the rest of this on my Patreon in the next few days. If this resonated for you, let me know down in the comments down below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.